So guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys have been waiting so long for this couples video. I know me and Trey have been wanting to get back to doing this. If you hear little Luca in the background, hey, he's part of the family now and he has a little voice of his own. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, but before we do, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Go ahead, click that button and hit the bell notification right next to it. So when the next video drops, you're the very first to know. Basically, I asked Trey like our own questions, how we were feeling before, so we can just know what exactly to say to you guys. So I'm gonna read the question, wherever I put it. So I swear, every time we try to do a couples video, this is what happens, but he is a part of the family now, so he is a part of our video. But the questions, what I asked Trey was, how having kids has changed our relationship and what we're doing to keep the fire alive. So what I wanted to say was, first of all, this is y'all's very first time of really seeing Luca. So this is King Luca. We are absolutely so blessed to have a boy. I feel like he has changed my life because I'm just overall just happier, more content. Not saying I wasn't with the girls, but we're all three the same, and having another female in the household as strong as you is just like, I just feel like we're all like dominant. And then having Luca like mellows us all out, even Trey, like we're all back to having a balance and an order. Get started because then I'll just pinpoint off of what Trey says.
Cool. Prior to having kids, I mean, it's just you and your spouse, or you and your whoever. So it takes the focus off of us, and you have to really be intentional about the times that you spend together and the times that you have together. Making 30 minutes, it doesn't matter the length of time that you spend or any of that stuff. What it matters is the intention behind it, because you can have a memorable 10 minutes and you can have a forgettable 2 hours. And
right.
So it matters about what you do in that time period. And so for us, we have to be very intentional about the little bit of time that we get to ourselves, because the kids, if it's not Luca, it's Leia. If it's not Leia, it's Nyla. And so we just have to be intentional with that time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I feel like how having kids has changed our relationship is that it has given us more time to focus on one another. If that even if that even makes sense, I don't know. But I feel like now, before we had kids, it was obviously easier to focus on one another, focus on our love languages, see what the other person wanted to do. But then you get in almost like a routine of doing things. Like, it's just a routine, you know? It's almost like taking it for granted. But then after having kids, it's made me want to be with Trey all the time, or made me want to actually be intentional with our time versus, hey, we're just watching a show. Now I'm just like, okay, how can I plan my 10 minutes with Trey, or 2 hours with him, or 5 hours? Like, it's just made me more aware of our time and how much it matters to me.
It's also really cool because, and to your point, like, because you don't have that much time together, when you spend all day with somebody, all day, it's like, okay, like, cool, I know I'm gonna see whoever later on, and like, it's just, it can be mundane, but this is like, okay, cool, like.
Oh, what's mundane mean?
Like,
redundant?
Like boring.
Yeah,
boring.
Mundane.
And so it's just very like, okay, cool, I know I have time to do this later, I know we can do this. But with kids, it's like, man, like, I know I don't have the girls for these one day, so like, what are we gonna do? Like, it's something you look forward to.
Yeah.
Or I know the girls go to sleep at 8:30, 9 o'clock every night, and so after that, I'm like, okay, cool, we finally get time together, or we plan for that time together to be intentional. Yeah. And so that's really how it's changed our relationship, and it's kind of broadened it too, because instead of just thinking about one other person, and the person that you're doing life with is also that person, and however many kids you have. For us, it's 3. So it's Nyla, Leia, Luca, and being able to plan that time and and look forward to spending that time with them too.
Yeah, literally I'm over here getting emotional. I don't even know why, but
another cool part to having kids and how it changes our relationship is kids will bring out or make you work on certain aspects of yourself that you might not have had to because of age or because I'm a grown or because she's grown. And so like kids, you have to have patience, you have to love, you have to do things you don't want to do. And so even taking those relationships into your marriage, or those ideas into your marriage is like cool. Or relationship. Yeah. It's like, yo, cool, like, okay, cool, I practice patience every day with my daughter, so with my wife. That's a skill that I'm developing, so now I can be more patient with her. Or, man, I don't want to do this, I don't want to deal with whatever the girls have going on that they're screaming daddy about. That's really not a big deal, but I do it, and it's an act of love. And so when Trinity asks me to do something that I don't want to do, it's something that I'm practicing, it's something I'm working on. And so I think it's about mindset and how you go into it. Some people think that if you have kids, it's just the end of your relationship and that's it, and you know, it's the end of it. But I think that's where it begins. I think that's where growth happens. I think that's where you'll develop a new side of yourself. You'll see yourself in a different light. And you also see your kids in a different light. Nyla does things that I can't even get mad about because it's something I would do. And it's like, man, uh-oh, what happened? Nyla.
Oh, that's a sleepy crying.
She only gets her name and just ready to go sleep. Enjoyed where it's taken our relationship. I've enjoyed how we've grown, how Trinity's grown as a mom and as a wife and as a person, and me the same way. So
yeah, that makes me feel so happy to hear, because you never know really how the other person is feeling until you actually have those conversations, or moments like these where we're recording a video and it's coming out. That is truly what's making me just so happy right now. You need to be up. Yeah. So how we keep our fire alive? I want to say we keep our fire alive just by exactly what we have said. Like, keeping your fire alive is not just words, it's really actions. Like, it's what you do. So what I started doing is just acts of kindness and just doing little things that Trey knows, like, hey, I love you, or hey, I was thinking about you today. If I buy myself something, I'm gonna buy himself something, or him something. So I'll buy, if I'm out shopping, I'll buy a shirt for him, and then I might buy like something for me, something super small, but it's the act that he said, hey, I love graphic shirts. While I'm out, I'm grabbing something. Like, it could be something simple like that, or it could be when I'm here and he's trying to focus on music, I'm gonna watch the kids and not disturb him until he's comes out or something. You know, it's little acts of kindness. Like, think about what you would want and then do that for your person.
I think the other thing is just it's kind of like something that we use a lot, so it's kind of like a watered down term, but like just literally just do stuff, like,
yeah,
or like just do it is what I was gonna say, but like literally like do things. Go to that restaurant, go to that spot, like take the kids if you have to, like just do things that prioritize your marriage and your relationship, because if you don't, like Trinity said earlier, it'll just become a routine, and you'll get used to doing life with somebody in a very close proximity, but being so far apart. And so like you just want to avoid that. And I think we found, or we're in a place where we're just finding ourselves doing stuff like, just let's go try it. Let's just get in the car and go. And it doesn't matter about all the stuff. I think we can talk ourselves out of so much, just assuming, or man, it was like this last time, or oh man, I could only imagine, like, oh, it's gonna be hard. Like, just do it. Just go. Book that reservation. Go to that spot. I know that's something that we're pushing for this year, and obviously with 3 kids. Yeah, it's different. Yeah. But and they're all young, and that is what it is. But I want them to have experiences. I remember when I was young, like, we used to go places. I also remember the times I didn't. and I felt left out. My sister went to school in Hawaii. My mom would go out there, and I never went. And my mom, you know, it's probably a lot to bring me and expenses and all that stuff, but that's something I remember now, and I'm, you know, it's 17 years later.
Yeah.
And I'm still thinking, man, I never got to go to Hawaii to see my sister, like, you know. And so, yeah, just do stuff, and do check-ins, because the thing about it is like, you never know how the other person is doing unless you ask.
Right.
And I think we're finding out that having those times, those check-in times, are imperative to how we keep the fire alive, because Trinity's still going to grow and still going to develop as a person. She might want something new. She might want to explore something that she just saw or whatever. And if I'm so focused on the kids and work and this and that and the stuff that comes with life, you'll miss those moments. You'll miss. I'll look up and the kids are gone and I don't even know my wife. And I've been living with her for 30 years. Yeah. And kids are going to college. And so you want to always make sure that you're doing those check-ins, because that's how you know what's on the other person's heart. Sometimes it's stuff at the house. Sometimes it's, you know, doing more. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I know that when we talk a lot, we get tired. We get things that we need to have energy. And so we're going to take a quick intermission, and right now I want to say thank you so much, Publix, for sponsoring this video today. I am going to hand Trey a few things because I know I'm a little parched, and like I said, when I think for me, I think for him too. So I'm going to go ahead and get us a few snacks, and then I'm going to show you guys a few of the things that I got from Publix, and just what I enjoy doing on our day off is just loading up, stocking up at Publix with their Stocking Sweep program, and then getting some of our faves and our things that we just need to function with 3 kids and being a family of 5. You got it. You're welcome. So we're gonna go ahead and drink and take a quick break and eat our snacks while I show you guys some of our content. See you in a jiffy. Salt on it. Fire. So, as of right now, I'm putting away my groceries. What I love doing right now is I love buying everything that I need online and picking it curbside pickup. I shop at Publix, so this is all from Publix. I get our favorites. I have sweet tea because I'm a Southern girl, and so we have sweet tea, crabs, Carolina classic salads. Me and Trey are super salad people, and so I'm always making sure we have different types of salad dressings, and you'll see that pretty soon. Because Publix has a program, which is the Publix Shopping Spree, you can get all of your favorite brands and spend $50, and every time you spend $50, you earn $10 back. But these do go towards like participating products, but you can use it up to 12 times per year, which is really, really good, and honestly saves so much money for the family. So I'm going to be putting our favorites away. And I love to put our snacks and stuff out after like I go to Publix, come back. I love to put everything back out just for easy accessibility, because the girls like different things and Trey likes different things and I like different things. So I'm just gonna put these away real quick. So glad that I also got this when I was shopping for my things, because your girl just got her hair done and you can see that, but I also want to make sure that I have this moisture because my hair, long story short, when I was at the hair salon, she was just like, it's just dry, you know, like, let's work on your moisture. boy. We did need that. We needed that time just to be able to eat and just take a break for a second, because Luca's about to go to sleep and I'm gonna have to put him to sleep in a second. But all that to say, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Just really, the daily check-ins are vital to your marriage, your relationship. Keep that up. Keep a routine of doing what you need, and not just always together, but individually.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're learning. Like, Trey needs his time to do what he wants, and I also need my time to do what I want, because our wants are different. Our paths are different in life. Like, we're on the same journey, but different paths. And that's what I've understood, and I'm okay with that. And so it's all about catering to the other person just as much as you cater to yourself. And that is how I think we function and how we're working. And I feel like if you just stick to that and you do it as well, then you're gonna notice a big, just tremendous, I wanna say, transformation in your relationships. And so, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Once again, I want to thank Publix for sponsoring this video today. I want you guys to go ahead and check out the description box, because I have the stocking spree information linked for you guys. So y'all go ahead, click it, join the program, check it out, and go get your groceries for yourself or for your family, because you're always going to save money when you spend with Publix, and you earn $2 every $50 you spend. We gotta wrap it up because Luca is needing to go take his nap. But we love you guys. We hope that you want to see more videos like this. Let us know what other topics that you guys want to hear about, and we will make sure that we get the next video out to you soon. Anything that you want to say, my lovely prince?
Nope.
Alright guys, we love you.
See you in the next one.
Bye.